Hey guys, Ryan Cavender here with Stealth Products. Today I was going to show you a couple things on our TWB480 flip down mount. You'll notice it's a little bit of a newer version than some of you guys are used to. So we've got a release collar here instead of the push button. I wanted to start with a couple of quality issues we've seen in the past on these that we've corrected, just so you guys are aware of them. And then we're going to move on to adjusting the links. So the first one is going to be this release collar. So some of them have gone out and they're almost impossible to flip back. So normally it'll spin pretty easy. You fix those and you're good to go now. So they spin nice and easy and flip back nice and easy. The other one we've watched or we've seen is going to be this bolt right here. So on some of them occasionally that bolt will go out and it's still nice and loose and it can walk around pretty easy. So we just want to snug that up. We don't want to go too crazy tight with it. If you go too tight, when you start flipping it back, it'll start chipping away at the aluminum there and then never hold its place again. So keep an eye out for those two little things. Should be fixed now. But now I want to show you a couple of adjustment tricks. So if you follow these tips and tricks, it'll make everything nice and easy and this thing will hold its place and won't move on you. First thing I want to point out is it will take a 3/32 Allen wrench and a 5/32 Allen wrench. So when you go to adjust this, first thing I would recommend is back out these set screws here on each one of your links. Just back them out just a little so they're not touching anymore. And again, this larger set screw here on the triangle. Once you've done that, you're ready to start your adjustment. So you just start loosening the large bolts here. And now it's free to adjust. Once you get it set where you want it, tighten everything back down. And the trick when you tighten down, before you go to do your set screws, you want to do your bolts first. On your triangle, you want to watch this gap right here on both sides. Make sure it's nice and even on each side. If you've got one side wider than the other, make sure you fix that or it's going to move on you. Just go ahead, lock everything in nice and tight. Don't go too crazy here. We don't have to get crazy tight on any of this stuff. Just get it nice and snug. And then take your 3/32. At this point, snug down your set screws. The set screws are pointed, so they're going to put a divot inside of the aluminum there and keep everything from moving. That large set screw there, and we're good. Now don't forget about this bottom set screw as well. That's the one that will keep it from rotating side to side on you. Once you've done that, it's good, it's sturdy, it's going to hold for you. Alright, when you go to get your final position before you set your set screws, one thing you want to make sure you do is put a little drop of blue Loctite on each one of your set screws here. And that'll make sure they don't back out, make sure nothing moves for you. The other thing to keep in mind too is these larger bolts. If you can see here, some copper showing through. There's copper anti-seize on there. If you don't have that anti-seize on there, you're going to strip out some bolts eventually. So keep that in mind. When you go to set your final position, make sure you drop a little bit of blue Loctite on those set screws and you'll be good. The last one to remember, go ahead and set your height collar. So that's this one down here by your mount. Go ahead and set that as well so you know where to drop it in at. And that's it. Thanks guys.